Okay, so look at me gaming star here, and today I am back with another episode of Legends of Ocarina 3D Master Quest. Last time we had basically completed Jabba Jabba's belly, and we also got the Ocarina of Time and learned the Song of Time. Yeah, and we also got a few sculptures as well, and got the Shard of Agony, as you can tell. So this time we're gonna go ahead and basically, since we pretty much got all most heart pieces that we can get now, since we pretty much got most heart pieces we can get as of now, as of now, we got all the heart pieces we can get right now, and we also got like all the upgrades we can get right now, and we also completed the Happy Mask side quest, so that's done. We got the Mask of Truth too, and also some sculptureless. I could go to Jabba Jabba's belly and get that one sculpture in the Song of Time block, but we're not gonna do that. I guess go back to the longest cap, but I'm not gonna do that yet. I'll say that for later. I'll say that for another time. But right now, or maybe never. But right now, let's go to the song. Let's go. And open up the door of time. Backflip inside, shall we? Here we go. Right here. The Temple of Time. Ah, this place. Man, I love them. I love this place so much. Oh, the music gives me chills. Goddamn. Alright. And I have no. Okay, here we go. There are 3 hollows in the inscription here. Ye who owns 3 spirituals can stand with the Ocarina of Time and play the Song of Time. That's how inscription reads. And there we go. That's the door of time. Hello. Happy to Oh, it's over there. I put it over there. Yes, over there. Hi, Mario. Oh, I see. Look at Mario. Look at him. Look at the boy. Look at him on the pillow. Oh, he's so cute. Yeah, okay. Well. Closer. Love you. It's legendary blade, the Master Sword. I also got some milk here, so there we go. So, here we go. So we got pretty much everything I could so far. We are practically ready so far that I could get. Don't have to worry much here, but I got all sculptures in Low on Ram, so that's fine. I also got all the sculptures in the Deku Tree as well. Yeah. Let's start the second half. Let's start the second half of the game, shall we? Let's grab that sword. Man, I'm thirsty as hell right now. God damn. The salt can really get to you. Sodium. Sodium can get to you. Excellent work. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Oh, we fucked up. We fucked up. Hala, wake up. Thou the chosen one. I'm Raru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the sacred realm. That kind of rhymes. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the sacred realm. I cannot read for the love of all things mighty. It's the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the sacred realm. But don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. I can't read. I lost my reading comprehension so badly. God damn. And we're a big kid now. Look, Violet, you're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword's sacred blade that evil once may never touch. Only one worthy of the title of the Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. What I find interesting is that, if you want to get technical, there actually are 2 Heroes of Time. There are 2. I'll explain a little bit on that later. Maybe I'll explain a little bit on, when we get to Ocarina Village later. I'll explain it. But I'll explain why that is. You can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now you are old enough. The time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? Yes, but also no. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He's a bit of a smartass. He obtained the Triforce of the Temple of Light. With its power, he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years, he transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power now has only little influence, even in the sacred realm. Namely, this Chamber of Sages. But there still is hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain the evil power of the void realm. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and your power to fight together with the sages makes you the Hero of Time, the Hero of Time chosen by the Master Sword. Keep my spirit with you, find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. We got our first medallion. I'm still a little bit thirsty. You received a light medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours. Find the other sages and save Hyrule. Alright. Here we go. We're back. For us, it was only a few short minutes, but for in-game, it was 7 years. God damn, how time can fly, huh? Wow, we're back in the Temple of Time, but have 7 years really passed? Looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Except for a few things. But let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When the evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined sages who dwell in the 5 temples, one in the deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside the goddess of the sands. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind evil and return light, peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikah. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for you at the time of awakening the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl, I'm sure you know. Because of the evil power of the temple, she could not hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. That's true. But if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Ocarina Village. Do you understand? Oh, I do. Well, let's grab some things. Bombs. Our milk that's still fresh after 7 damn years. And, some deku nuts, because that's gonna be pretty helpful. So, you'd save the forest girl. You need another item. You have to go back up. So, let's get on there. Let's go. Ow. Let's go. Alright, here we go. What an awakening. I remember being like, what the fuck just happened here? I remember like all those years ago, like going like, what the actual shit happened here? It really shocks you, like, it's a perfect way to make you go like, you know, everything is like so perfectly fine when you're a kid, right? And then this happens. And then this happens, and then you're just like, what the actual shit? Everything just like hits you like a truck. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah, everything just hits you like a guy. Yeah, it's something. Oh, by the way, there's also this right here, but we'll get to that later. We'll get to that later, but right now, well, let's head over. Actually, first things first, before we head over to the Karaka village, which we're supposed to go, let's go. Oh my god, the fucking static! I bendito. Alright, over to Longland Ranch, because we could bet on Epona. Let's do that. And then we'll go to Karaka village and actually. But anyway, like I was saying about why I was going to explain the, you know, the reason why there's technically two heroes of time. One of them is the hero of the sky. Because if you guys remember in Skyward Sword, if you guys remember anything about Skyward Sword, or you know, at least, you know the story, in Skyward Sword, basically in Skyward Sword, there's like the whole deal of like, you know, time travel. It technically does happen in Skyward Sword, however, with the Gate of Time. You know, there's a literal Gate of Time in Skyward Sword 2. One that gets destroyed by Gear, one that gets destroyed, and the other you basically have to rebuild yourself. And so basically, technically, as a hero of the sky does travel through time, right? There are some people okay, for me. Luigi voice. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated down on the ranch, but don't be ridiculous. This guy Dan was weak. I had hard work and Ingo put so much energy into this damn place. I don't want any strangers like you saying bad anything about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I'll raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? If you pay the rupees, you can ride. You can ride. I'll do it. You want to hear how to ride? No, thank you. Thank you so much. Get me. But yes, like... Oh, Spider, you can technically ride the Ingo horse, however, it's like super slow. You can ride it, but it's like super slow. Most people don't do that, so don't do it. It's like super slow. It literally doesn't jump fences. Epona is one that rides fences, so... But, anyway, like... Like I was saying about, like, the whole deal about, like, the... Like I was saying about like the whole deal of like the two being two heroes of time, one of them's a hero of the sky. And so like in Skyward Sword, you technically do time travel in Skyward Sword, but in Skyward Sword, like you do time travel in Skyward Sword. And because you know you time travel to the past, you know, like during the war of like Hylian demise, you time travel through that, and well, basically since time travel, like you know, Zelda's also there as well. You want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey, young man, do I know you? It's not as though I've seen you somewhere before. So I thought I can talk to me even horseback. You ready to return? Go home so soon? Yes, I'm done. So let's do it again. Yeah, there's two heroes of time. The hero of sky is technically the hero of time. Technically also the original hero of time, because if you remember, like, also by the way, his age actually does come into factor of Link's age in this game as well. Link is around 16, 17 when he pulls out as an adult here. Just a reminder. And he's 9 to 10 when he starts. When he starts his journey, he's 9 to 10. 9 to 10 years old, but like when he becomes an adult, 16, 17, and how old is Skyward Sword Link during the events of Skyward Sword? 17 and a half. Just confirmed by your character designer. So like, no. So like, it's kind of weird how like it's the exact criteria, the same age and everything, almost identical age to the hero of the sky, technically the AKA the original hero of time. Which is kind of interesting how there's technically two heroes of time. Like, I remember going like, wait, hold on, what? Like, that realization, like, just, like, hit me, like, a while ago. And I'm like, holy shit, dude, like, it's so interesting to know how that is. Like, there technically are two heroes of time. The one that we know as the hero of time is this one. The one that's the other one, the first ever, if you want to get technical, is Hero Sky. Talk to him again. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral and the horse. Not to get a little wage, I'd say, for 3 rupees. Sure, do it! Alright, trick here. Number trick. Try not to get squished. Something press A, press A. It's easy to get squished because Ingo will squish your ass, so like be careful. I'm just saying. Also, don't try to use like maybe like 5 carrots. 6. Don't use all your carrots because if you do, you're gonna get fucked. Also, but he'll abuse that horse to hell and back. That's something I'm gonna say right now. So like, don't do it. It's really easy. This horse is like super easy. It's really not that bad, but like, yeah, there's 2 heroes at a time, which I find super interesting. There's technically 2. 35 seconds. Nice. So I find it really interesting. I've always found that super cool. How there's like 2 heroes at a time. Hero Sky and walk the hero at a time. Shut! They're gonna gander up under the bat's humiliation. Hey, you! How about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. You can keep the horse. Alright, Ingo, let's abuse the goddamn horse. Woo! Hey, don't you dare squish my ass. Stop abusing that goddamn horse, Ingo. I swear to God. That poor horse is gonna get, it's gonna be like bitch slapped by the end of the day. And that's so slow too, so it's a pathetically slow horse. My horse is faster than yours, come on. And I rode that horse. 25 seconds. Same amount of time. Not bad. Ooh, not bad at all. What's up with that horse? Stop it, Bona! How did you think that one hooked into my nose? I was going to present the horse to get Ganondorf, but I bet on the race and I lost. Short! As I promised, I'll give you the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. I still have your fresh ass mood for 7 years ago. Alright, so there's 2 different ways you could leave. You can technically go right over Ingo's face. You could literally go right over Ingo. Like, I'll give you the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch. You could okay, so technically what you can do is you could either jump over to fence him, or you could just go this way. I have to go this way, but like, okay, you know what? Let's do something different. Okay, you know what? I normally like to go this way, but here's what we're gonna do. Let's go this way. We're gonna jump right over him. You can technically jump right over him. Let me go ahead and line it up just right, and you can. I've done it before. You can jump over this. But there's 2 different methods of jumping over the fence. So let's do it. Go backwards. Perfect. Build up speed. Woo! And there we go. Woohoo! There we go. Told ya. You just end up here instead. You're just up in the front instead. So it's slightly different cutscene, but there we go, boys. Wonderful. It's so wonderful. Ah, mamma mia. Alright, I'm done. Okay, I'm so done with doing that. Alright, here we go. So, let's go over to Kakariko, shall we? Let's go. But yes, like, I just find it so cool how there's technically 2 heroes at a time. There's the original, which is Skyward Sword, and then there's this one, which is, well, you know, the hero 10 that we all recognize. I find it pretty cool how there's literally just 2. Look at this guy. Ever since he escaped from Howard Castle Town, he's become even more timid. I'll tell you, I saw the ghostly figure of Dompe, the gravekeeper, sinking in this grave. It looked like he was always a kind of treasure. So I kind of wanted to, like, tell you guys that. I just find it super cool how, like, that's a thing. Okay, so you can actually technically do the arrow minigame. However, the bow and arrow minigame, however, here's the thing. Is that, like, you won't be able to get the main prize, just the quiver, so it's kind of useless right now. See if this trick still works. Oh, fuck, does it? Shit, that trick doesn't work here. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It was all the Ocarina kids' fault. Next time Mike comes here, I'm gonna mess him up. I'm the Ocarina kid! Oh, you got an Ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that 7 years ago. Back then, that mean kid came here and played a strange song and messed up this windmill. I never forgot the song. And there you go, Song of Storms. Cool. You've learned the Song of Storms. So yes, learn the Song of Storms. That's gonna be really important. Keep that in mind. So anyway, do that. Guys, we'll go back to the child time and we'll go backwards sometime later. Brand new type of miniature cuckoo. I call it the pocket cuckoo. I don't get goosebumps with this baby. Cuckoos are very good lazy ribs. Have you heard it before? I'm happy cuckoo, especially when it's a hair. However, my cuckoo's not entirely happy right now. He looks like he's good handling it. Here, take this egg. Such what checks made. Yeah, I'll take it. We got the pocket egg. Hatch it overnight and give it back when you're done. So what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna basically hatch this egg. Do it again. And let's actually we're gonna go ahead and start off the Big Goron side quest, which is another side quest that this game came to life. So here's what we're gonna do. So here. I have to wake a heavy sleeper. Right here. In this house. You'll find him. You know who it is. You don't have to say much. Well, people have hardships in their past they would rather not fond of. Look at the bearded man over there. I bet he's in trouble like he shares the troubles in his past. Look at him, this man of a beard. I think he's got fired from job to bench. He's always just lazy around morning, noon, and night. He's awfully carefree during such hard times. Smelling doing alright. Sorry. I have something over here. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hi. Did you say Mal thinks I'm going back to the ranch? Yeah. Did you say Mal thinks I'm going back to the ranch? So there we go. So I did it. I saved Malin. So I did that. So anyway, I did that. So now let's give her back to, well, go back to the cuckoo lady or Angie. Here. Please make the cuckoo happy, okay? Here. I made him super happy. Oh, your cuckoo's super pretty happy. He was a really lazy guy. Interested? His name's Kojito. He used to be my brother's cuckoo. Blue body is quite charming. So cute. So my brother is gone. The strange Kojito stopped crowing. Do you want to? Sure. I'll keep it. We got Kojito. Unlike the other populace, Kojito really rarely crows. So. I love how he looks angry on the bottom screen. Oh, there's like angry little eyes. It's so cute. I'm so adorable. As an artist, it's just so cute to see. I love that. Okay, here we go. So, remember how I planted this? Da-da-da-da. Gotcha. First grave, super obvious, has flowers on it. Here we go. I'm gonna get lost. Hey, young man, you fasten your feet. Man, look like I'm confident in my speed. At least follow me there. What? You fucking bastard! You really did that to me, didn't you? Nice, this race, yeah, this race, like, you can actually do it twice. One for a piece of heart, and the other for the hook shot. So, I recommend coming back here. What I recommend doing is, like, you could technically do this race without the long shot. However, long shot is highly recommended. But you could technically come back here without the long shot. I'll show you guys how you do it. You just have to roll, you just have to avoid all the fires and basically, like, roll, you know, roll and just try not to get too close, but, like, roll. It's really simple. It's not that bad. Try to get under after a minute. That's the trick. Like this here, you just roll, 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 try not to fall over the edge. Like here. There we go. Perfection. Told ya. That time race was 57. Hey, young man, you're very quick and able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you this hook shot. Spring-loaded chain will pull you in these 5. The hook sticks. Doesn't sound cool. Sure, I'll be fine. So come back here anytime. Come on, more race. Be careful. So, we'll come back here again later for the heart piece. We'll come back here again right later. Since we haven't gotten it, we'll come back here later. But right now, let's get our hook shot. Here, got the hook shot. Got the hook shot. Spring-loaded chain, though. Okay, so good. Thanks. It's on the time block. This technically in the first place you actually find it. However, since things are different here. Anyway, here we go. Got that priest of heart. Shall we? Lite här. Alright. Let's 3 out of 4. 3 out of 4, boys. I'm so stupid, you have no idea. I don't know how stupid I am, it's actually kind of insane, honestly. Oh! Honestly, I'm kind of stupid, like, I really am. Let's go. Let's go back to the Lost Woods. Well, here's the thing. You could technically... Okay, here's the thing is that you could technically do any of these in any order you like. You could do, like, the first 3 dungeons, the first 2 dungeons in any... first adult 2 dungeons in any order. The forest and fire temples in any order. You could start the fire temple and then the forest temple. You could do that. Or you could do the, like what most people do, which is the forest temple and then the fire temple. And then there's also... And then there's also the whole thing about, like, oh, doing it, like... Then there's also doing, like, the, there's also, like, another little, way you could do it as well, which is with, like, the... Which is a fire temple, which is with like the shadow temple and the spirit temple. It does in any order as well. So there's different ways. There are different ways you can do it. But we want to get the bow first because the bow is actually super helpful. So I highly recommend getting the bow first. So plus with Master Quest is a bit different here. Normally vanilla, that's how it's in regular. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently. We're gonna change the order a little with certain things, but specifically with the spirit and force, spirit and you know, shadow temples, we're gonna do them in reverse order. Okay, the shadow temple will be last, and then the spirit temple will be like second to last. So we're gonna do that. That's gonna be the essentially how it's gonna go. That's gonna be how it's gonna go. That's my plan. That's how it's gonna go. Let's go inside the house. Why is this fairy following you around? You're not one of us. I see you didn't have any problems entering the forest, mister. Did the meanies out there bother you much? Before the great Deku Tree died, you wouldn't see things like that around here. Since the dangers outside, I always stay inside my house. I get bored to death in here. I mean, there are people that would think that. You know what our brother said? Fuck off. Since the great Deku Tree withered, more meanies have been appearing in the forest. I'm scared. An evil wind blows from the direction of the forest temple. Saria left, saying, I have to do something about it. The forest temple is located in Sacred Forest Meadow at the far side of the Lost Woods. Where's Saria? Do you know Saria, mister? That's weird. Where was Mido gone during such an emergency? Nobody enters our house because, well, apparently nobody likes us, so they just leave our house alone. Nobody enters a goddamn house. Have you been traveling around much, mister? Have you ever met a boy named Paola? Might have said the great Deku Tree withered because the boy did something wrong to it. Only Saria defended Paola until she left. Maybe we misunderstood. Well, it's... No, I don't recognize us. I don't recognize pots, so that's fine for you. It's kind of in my nature. It's in my genetics to break pots. Haven't I seen some here before, mister? Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't. Sorry I went to the temple and hasn't come back. So they're twins, and then the other... I have to go to the shop. You can buy arrows at the shop at bow one, mister. Hi, mister. You can use the Deku Tree only for kids. So if you go back here, got you some rupees. That's kind of cool shop. Welcome. Don't call me mister. I feel old when you call me mister. I hate it when people call me mister. I feel old as hell when people do that. It's pretty interesting how, like, everybody just, like, thinks that. Maybe I misunderstood. Maybe you did. Maybe you really did misunderstand, didn't you? Yes. It's honestly, like, very sad. Like, legitimately, it's actually pretty sad when you really think about it. Just, like, Link comes back to his home, to his childhood home. They essentially like was raised in his whole life, right? And then straight up nobody fucking recognizes you. You grew up and nobody recognizes you. And it's like, wait, who the fuck are you? And then like, have you met the kid? And it's like, right here. You just want to say, oh, right here, it's me, but then nobody recognizes you because you're grown up. That kind of hurts, doesn't it? That kind of hurts. Also, plus Skullkid will attack you, so be careful. That's something I will say. Skullkid will indeed attack. So before we actually continue, go backwards. Here. Because there's a Kojito does crow here in the N64 version, but in the 3DS version for some reason he just stops he doesn't crow anymore when in the forest. I don't know why they did that, but it kind of just like I guess people found it annoying. I don't know, but I really don't know the reason. Also, plus, if you guys really want to see something, let me show you. Let me warn you guys about a certain scam that's infamous in Ocarina of Time. Let me show you guys about a scam. There we go. Okay, it is me. You're again. Hear my name and tremble. I'm Paula, hero of the Gora. What? Your name is also Paola? Then you must be the legendary Dongo Buster and hero Paola. My dad's Darunia. Do you remember him? Dad named me after Paola after you because you're so brave. It's a cool name. I really like it. Oh, thank you. My name actually means a little lady. You're a hero of the Gorons. I'm glad to meet you. Give your autograph. Sign it to my friend Paola the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you to just help everyone. My dad Darunia went inside a fire temple and dragon inside. If we don't hurry, even my dad will eat about a dragon. You better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he'll calm down if you talk to him? About the dragon. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in the mountain. That dragon was very scary. It ate Gorons using a huge hammer to hero the Gorons. Boom! Destroyed just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad said it was a hero. You better try and calm him down. About the Gorons. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. When my dad was out, Gandalf's followers came and took them all away. All of them being by Volvagia. Dad said that Gandalf was revived by Volvagia, so warning those who might oppose him, Gandalf is a beautiful dragon. Dad went to the fire temple by himself, trying to save everyone. Please help, Paula. You have just a tunic. We got the Goron tunic. Nice. Only adult size. So we got that. Okay, let me go show you guys about an infamous Zelda scam. Let me show you guys about an infamous Zelda scam that is known among anything. Let me show you and warn you, and also show you how it works. I'm gonna break it just for this. I'm gonna break it. I'm gonna break this damn sword just for you guys. So I'm gonna break it. This could be for you. Okay, there we go. So we have enough money, 200 rupees. Talk to this guy. If you actually talked to him earlier, 7 years, he'll actually tell you, oh, I'm working on a sword, right? He'll tell you that. However, okay, I'm gonna buy it. Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna buy it. I just completed a small weapon. How about it? How about buying a knife for 200 rupees? Normally, I'd say don't. Normally, I would say, yeah, no, don't do it. Normally, I would say, yeah, no, you're wasting your money on this, so it's a scam, because it is. But I'ma do it just to show you guys. The giant's knife. Hold it with both hands and use B to attack. It's so long you can't use it for shield. That goes all my money. The giant's knife. A large, keen, yet easily broken blade. This is it. Also, you can actually tell there's a difference. Look at the model. There's a slight difference. It's very, very small, but if you look very, very closely, you notice on the handle, there's a little silver band, right? And the Goron sword is a gold. That's the biggest. They look exactly the same, except for that difference. So I'm just gonna warn you about that. This sword is infamous for, well, for reasons. The sword's practically infamous. This sword is practically infamous for basically breaking among contact. It's infamous. I got 1 rupee back. I got 20 back. Thank you. But yeah, like, also if it breaks, you actually have to buy another one for 200 rupees. So it's such a scam. But, yeah, like, it's such a scam. let me learn the little fire. Of course, we're gonna do Forest Temple first, but I just want to learn the song real quick. It is something that grows over time. A true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into righteous power, and through it you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bolero of fire. Play the bolero of fire. Yeah, I've learned the bolero of fire. I'll see you again. Okay, so for this version of the Fire Temple, you're actually gonna need a bow. You're gonna need the bow. So I just wanted to learn a song so we can come back here later, so I don't have to kind of do this again. So that's why. But well. Oh, plus we'll have the big bronze sword by the time we get here, so I'll try to do that as quickly as possible. That's another thing I'll try to do. I'm not gonna break the sword yet. I'll use it I'm not gonna use it yet. I'll use it on the, I'll tell you how many slashes it takes to break. Again, the slash is like probably around like what? Probably 2, 3, 4, 5 slashes. Can't even remember how many slashes it takes for it to use this. But here's what we'll do. So we'll go ahead and just like, I'm gonna show you guys. Also, by the way, when it's broken, it has the power of it basically has the power of the Kokiri sword. It's pretty fucking weak. For an adult size. Oh, for an adult, yeah, that's pretty fucking weak. So it basically has the power of a literal Kokiri sword when it's broken. But it's not broken, it's careful but it breaks. This is basically the first breakable weapon before Breath of the Wild included as an actual fucking mechanic to screw you over. Yeah, basically. Done right. What do you think you are? The Kokiri-like clothing won't fool me. I promise sorry I will never let anybody go through here. If you want to see her that bad, I'm gonna need to prove that you really are. So still think don't hurt her. Not that you should be offensive, a grown-up like you anyway. Well, I have something. That melody! Saria plays that song all the time! Do you know Saria? That song! Saria taught that song only to her friends. Okay, I trust you. When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember him. I'm sorry, can't exactly tell you now, can I? When I see you, I don't know why, but I remember. Also, if you come talk to him after completing the Forest Temple, I'll show you, but for now, we're gonna keep going. Fucking static! Fuck. From here on out, you'll be going through narrow passages. If you take it slow, maybe you can sneak up on some enemies. See targeting and proper direction, and targeting side step and corner. I did it. Right here. Little Wolfo's Grotto. Actually, let's do it here. All right, here we go. So let me show you the power of this fucking sword. Okay, so 1. That's 1 jump slash. 2. So this is jump slashes. So it takes like, I think, how many slashes does it take? I counted, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think it's like 4 slashes. If I remember, if you hit it at a wall, it actually breaks instant. If you hit it at a wall, it breaks more likely. So hit it at a wall and it breaks. I got 50 rupees back out of my 200 that I wasted on this pathetic piece of shit of a sword. Wonderful. Just for you guys, just for you guys, I did this. You guys use bombs to kill these moblins. However, hookshot is the way to go. Like this, for example. Let me show you. And it went overboard, but... Oh, hi. Okay. So let me show you guys how bomb can work on this. Like this. we go. So I did 2 jump slashes. Let me see when it will break. When this pathetic piece of shit of a sword will break. Okay. Bombs actually do work. However, it's not recommended. But it does work. I'm getting my money back. Because this sword is a waste of money. Oh, hi! It scared the shit out of me. Fuck. Yeah, not the best place to go. We'll go this way. It's better to go this way. So I did 2 jump slashes. I think it's like, how many slashes did it take? I think it's like 4 slashes, if I remember correctly. And if you hit it a wall, it just breaks. After 2 slashes in a wall, it fucking breaks. So it's it wasn't very bad. Okay, here we go. Alright, you know what? Let's try it on you. Let's try it on you. Let's try it on this boy. Woohoo! Alright, here we go. Let's do another jump slash. 3. Let's do 3 jump slashes. Almost got full refund. This is why I hate recording this method, because of this fucking thing. God. Fuck. I really like this sometimes. Because of this. It's pain. The flow of time is always cruel. It seems different for each person, but no one can change it. The thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the minuet of 4. It's actually supposed to be minuet. I call it minute, but I know it's supposed to be minuet, but sometimes I call it minute, okay? That's how I'm gonna call it. It's actually minuet, though. My own stupidity, I know. So I thought it was phonetically fitting to call it minute, because, you know, like time of the forest. I don't know, that's what I thought for so long, but turns out I was wrong. Keep it like that. You learned the minuet of the forest, or minute of the forest, whatever. I'll see you again. The blind light. Alright. The fuck did you go? Okay, so anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, please comment, whatever. And next time we're gonna go ahead and start the forest temple. So we're gonna start this baby of forest temple. So yeah. See you guys then. Bye.